Hello and welcome to Reviews. As always, I'm Plume Noir. Now, I'm not really big into the MCU figures, but I saw this yesterday on Amazon and managed to get a 1 day shipping. I think is what they're doing it. So I just got it today, and I have no intention of seeing Wakanda Forever. I'm not into the Black Panther movie. But I do like some of the more armored characters from the MCU. I don't get the MCU figures unless it's part of a Build-A-Figure, but with the armored ones, sometimes they come off looking really cool and actually can uh, still display well with the regular Marvel, the comic characters. And this one, when I saw it a while back, I liked how it had the kind of mecha look to it. Even though I'm not a giant fan, I'm not even a fan of the Ironheart character. They really, she was really a bad character when she was first introduced, and she seemed to get better in her solo series, but I haven't been following that. But anyway, I saw this and I figured I'd do a quick unboxing because of all the problems that Hasbro has been having lately since they've switched to the windowless packaging. And as you see, mine came a little bit beat up here. I mean, this doesn't bother me. I plan to unbox it, but I know some people that would be a big issue. But yeah, that's the character. Is that a render? No, it looks like the actual photograph of the figure. You get this neat side view. Um, yeah, oh yeah, and then they have the picture. Usually they do the same picture, just reverse. So this one, they did different pictures. This is just her standing. And this is the character in a pose. You see she has a regular Riri Williams head and all the stuff she comes with. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and I want to take a look. I'm getting a little bit worried with a lot of the Hasbro figures lately. So let's see if I could just go ahead and doing this a little bit of a different setup. I could cut this and redisplay it, but I don't plan on redisplaying it at all. So let me just slide over here and let's just pull this out. All right, so there's a little, probably the warning they put in everything. So this right here, this little baggie. Yeah, they've been doing this with the plastic-free packaging. They don't have the display, but they have the crinkly plastic. I don't understand why Marvel Legends isn't doing like Hasbro's doing with like the Transformers. Here's the 86 Series 86 RC. This is actually open. There's no window. There are some rubber bands in there holding her in place. So I don't know why they haven't gone to that type of display. So let's go ahead. What we got here? So we have a little cable. I'm gonna have to be careful with that. This looks like the shoulder jetpack, so put that there. Gotta be really careful because in this little baggie here, you got the little things. This looks like it goes into the jets. Let's see. Does it matter which way does one go? Yeah, okay, so there. I'm only putting them in now so I don't lose them. So here we have the other jet. Looks like it ports in like that. So without looking at the figure, I'm trying to figure out how this will work. And I'm dumping the little bag on the table here next to me. So, and then yeah, we got the other jet thing. So let's go ahead. And so yeah, that's what they look like. You could probably flip them so that they look better, but I'm just putting them in so that we don't lose them right now. Let's grab this. Almost lost that. This might be with the head. Okay, so yeah, we got her armored head there, which Riri's doing blackface. I kind of like the look of that helmet. And let's go ahead. This is probably the other hand, so I'm being really careful. Something else in here. Okay, so yeah, we got a hand, and, smoke effects. And there's a hand stuck in there, so. And then the other smoke effect. I think these are the same ones that they've been using. Oh, maybe? I don't have my Ironheart, the Marvel Comics version, near. Well, I have the figure. I don't have the effects. I have them packed up. Is this the same effect? It might be. For some reason, it feels a little bit bigger. Okay, that bag is empty. So now let's go to the main. What's this? A little baggie of something on the side here. I just saw when I was picking it up. Now keep in mind, this is a deluxe figure. And I'll be bringing that up in a second. Is there an opening on here? Gotta lift my fingers. Yes, there is. Okay, and here's the effects, the blaster effects. We've seen these many times. Every Iron Man figure comes with these, and doesn't look like they have anything translucent, like the little flecks of anything in them. So, okay, that's all that's in there. And in the corner of the package, I see we have her railgun. Looks like a railgun. Put that off to the side. Let's get to the figure herself. Just kind of slide out of here. And yeah, I want to do this on camera, do the actual unboxing, because I've been seeing a lot of things on Reddit where people have been getting like 2 left feet or problems with the figure. So, okay, so yeah, she does have that kind of mecha look. Kind of tilted off to the side there. Kind of a rubbery give to the chest part there. I'm a little bit worried. I might have to boil this figure a little bit, put her in hot water to get her loosened up here. And there's her face. See if we can get a good view of that. I really haven't seen. I saw a trailer for Wakanda Forever, I think, when I went to see Bullet Train. And I don't remember if she was in that. Wasn't really paying attention. So I really haven't seen what she looks like in the movie, if they've even shown her. So okay, so this is a figure. She has the gauntlet things here, which they got to come off. I'm sure they got to come off because we see the picture, and she's got one on, but she has the railgun on the other. So the railgun must be attached. There's a little hole here. I'm kind of glancing over at the figure. So yeah, it goes in there. Have to figure out where that goes to. And so she is from the back. Okay, so that's where the jetpack's poured into. Yeah, those little spots I showed. And yeah, she's got the mecha feet. Although it looks kind of funny from the side. It looks like her leg is going backwards. So, but really tall. And oh, her toes are. Oh, okay. So this is a whole unit here. The feet, but they also twist. Okay, that's good. So if you put her at a spread her out like that, you can get her at least feet in different positions. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to boil this a little bit. Worried about that. Yeah, that went with a little bit of a give there. Yeah, you can probably even hear it clicking. And let's see here. I think this figure has double jointed elbows. Okay, so let's see. Let's try and pop off the hand. It's hard to get in there. Kind of slide over. There we go. And the whole thing fell off. Put the hand back on. There, that ports back in. So she's got a repulsor hand. This hand is open, so she's got 2 open hands. This one's more like almost like a trigger hand if you look at it. But it does have a repulsor port. Let's see, does that fit in there? Yeah, this is one if you wanted to do that, you want to take this thing off because it looks like it'd get in the way. You don't really get much. And let's see if I can. That does have a joint on it. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm really afraid to do that without. It's got a little bit of give, but this is a figure I really want to to boil under hot water first because I'm really afraid to mess with those wrists. Look how tiny they are. Um, so we do have the elbow joint. Goes around here. We got this shoulder bit here, which seems to be on there, but oh man, yeah. I am really afraid of posing this thing without boiling her first and boiling to loosen up the joints because I mean I'm doing this and I can just feel that right there. But um, since I just opened this up, I'm not going to go too far on what the range is. But the elbow pinless double elbow. Ooh, that looks weird. Pinless double elbow. If you don't mind her elbow looking all bendy like that. So maybe when it has the cover thing on, it won't look so bad. Um, so yeah, let's pop her head off here. There we go. It's not like the Jean Grey head I popped off and just shot across the room. There. I think it looks cool. I mean, in her form there. The armor does look cool. It has that kind of heartbeat thing. And so let's go ahead. I'm going to put the armor bits on. So let's see here. It looks like it goes on. Clips on like that. I think I have this the right side. Yeah, it only goes in one way because you can see how there's notches. So, and let's there. So that's what she looks like. Let's put this rail gun. Let's get that on there. Pop that hand back off, and I guess that just slides on because that hole didn't look big enough. Where do you plug in that hose? Oh, I see. It's at the bottom of the jetpack. So if we can just plug that in. Okay, there. So, and it pops right back out. And that falls out. Maybe I didn't have it all the way up in there. That's what she said. And I hit the camera. So let's do this again. Pop this in here. See, this is what happens when you don't check things out first. You're just trying to do it all live and learning at the same time. I just guessed on which end to put the hose in based on the glance I took at the picture there. I saw the curve right there, so I figured it went like that. And so there, yeah. The hose is kind of the rubbery, not too rubbery. It's a solid plastic, but it has a little bit of give to it. I wish it was a little bit more hose-like because, yeah, if we were to do this, stretch out that arm and, yeah, the back shoulder point gets in the way, but maybe that'll work. Now, this figure was like $35. This is a deluxe figure. And that's where I have some problems with it. I know things are a little bit different now in the post-pandemic era. But we got a couple wrist things. We got the rail gun. Other than the rail gun, really, these are effects. I'm not even going to put the smoke on. Those are effects we've seen with pretty much every Iron Man figure. Alternate heads is not much. And so what do we get? We get the extra backpack and the railgun thing for $35, I think it is. And that is a deluxe figure. So by way of comparison, I'm going to pull over some other figures. This is the Riri that came with the, oh goodness, which was she, the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure wave? I already forgot. And, which is, basically her Iron Man look. I like it. It's a feminine version of the Iron Man armor. It works fine. I actually kind of like this figure. Comparing her to this, much smaller. This looks cooler. The new one does look cooler next to this. Separates her into her own character, which I imagine they have to do now that Iron Man is dead, and pretty much all the MCU movies still have the ghost of Tony Stark in them, especially the Spider-Man movies. So, with her being in Wakanda Forever, I imagine she'll be more with what's her face in that movie, oh, the obnoxious one, Shuri, uh, will be with her. But I want to go back to the deluxe figure thing here because, like I said, this was a deluxe figure. Iron Patriot, from the Avengers Endgame wave. Marbling aside, this was a standard figure. He came with all the other backpack stuff here. Still a cool figure. Like I said, this still looks good next to the comic characters. And the original version, the War Machine, which is still kind of in the pose that I had him on my display, also a regular figure at that time, $20. Not a deluxe figure. Still much, bulkier and beefier than this. Um, Maybe this one, he might have still have a little bit of dust on him. I haven't dusted my shelves in a while. As far as like accessories go, yeah, no alternate hands. Oh, actually, I think they did come with alternate hands. I haven't packed up. But they have the guns on the side, which, oh, his fell off. It's sitting over there. And let me just grab that. But it's really not too much different than what we have with the Shuri figure. And this one is about, what, about 30% more? An extra $10. And with the Marvel Legends going up to around the $25 range. These might have been just before that, but still, I don't think you're really getting the benefit of this being a deluxe figure. I seem to have gotten okay. All the parts seem correct. I was a little bit worried about this left leg here when I first pulled her out, that it wasn't like a left leg and a right leg, but two right legs. Can you see how that kind of goes off to the side there? But no, I think it's okay. I think it's fine. So anyway, the Ironheart figure. I think she's cool looking. Let me get these guys out of the way. I really just want those for some comparison. I think she'll look cool on the shelf. Have to find the right pose for her. Yeah, with the hands with the gauntlet things. Probably end up porting these into the bottom, give her like a flight stance or something. But yeah, I kind of wish her railgun had some type of effect because yeah, even with the War Machine, you put those on there. So yeah, I can't recommend it. Not for $35. Wait to see if you can get this thing on clearance at Target or whatever. I don't think it's an Amazon exclusive. Yeah, look at that. She just defaults over there. And she's going to be kind of tilting for a while. So yeah, I cannot recommend this figure. It looks cool. If you get her on sale, do that. But other than that, I have to say it's a pass. So anyway, that's just a little break on a Sunday afternoon. Happened to arrive. I wanted to take a look at this. I was a little excited. Yeah, not bad. It's not $35. I'm guesstimating it might have been 40, but it was definitely substantially more than a regular Marvel Legend. And with the boxless, the windowless boxes, I don't trust them, especially retail. I would recommend opening it. There's a loud car going by. I would recommend opening the box before you leave the store because this looks like it would be fodder for returns. You buy this thing, you spend $35, you open it up, and you get a Vulcan from the Bonebreaker wave stuck in there. So yeah, definitely a pass unless you can get it on sale. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.